lesser role, to pay for, to contribute, to achieve the cleanup of the sediments at the bottom of the canal. And it looks like there may well be an order as part of that they do some CSO controlling to the extent that CSOs are specifically going into the sediment. But the Superfund is about the sediments, and therefore the city's responsibility as a PRP is related to the sediment cleanup, and CSOs related to sediment cleanup. And so in that place, they're entirely a PRP, and they absolutely have legal obligations under Superfund, and I'm glad that they do. In terms of achieving better water quality throughout the canal, we're going to have to do more on CSOs than is specifically part of the Superfund process. The Superfund CSOs are looking specifically at the contributions to sediment contamination, and I care about that, but I also care about just canal water quality. And the process for setting the next higher levels of water quality that we're going to achieve and making the investments necessary to do so, that's what the long-term control plan process is. So Superfund can get us some of the way, and you can obviously ask these questions of DEP as well, but the broader canal-wide improvements to water quality are governed by that long-term control planning process. That's the regulatory framework that we inherit. So that's why I think it's important that those processes be coordinated. Now, I am only asking, and maybe I'll have to make it more specific, that the plan for the Gowanus, the piece of the long-term control plan that is about Gowanus CSOs, can be sectioned off from the other watersheds that the DEP also has to look at as part of the rest of its long-term control plan agreement with DEC. But if they can accelerate the piece of it which looks at the Gowanus CSOs, then we can align the processes for improving canal water quality and achieving Superfund remedy. EPA doesn't give anything up. The Superfund is still the Superfund. It's still got all the same powers to compel the city, but the broader dialogue about CSOs for water quality improvement, we then have at the same time all the information exists. We